Alright, welcome back to Skyrim for episode 2. We've just finished kind of exploring most of this small village of Riverwood. And we're just going to venture north to Whiterun. To talk to the Jarl. And there was a place south that was talked of, but I'm not sure where it was. What is this about? Silent Moonscape. So it's pretty much a bounty in this camp right here. It's kind of up on a ledge on a mountainside. I am the great Victoria. I have prevailed victorious.
And be a companion.
What's the coin?
Yes? I have many to choose from. What are you looking for?
Horse armor.
Nordic steel horse armor can be found here in Whiterun. My name is Dartanus, though some know me as Mystic Hybrid. I am a traveling armorsmith, specializing in horse armor.
Alright. I have nothing to say.
Need something? I have many to choose from.
No.
What are you
No.
looking for?
Is armor fact
The armor simply makes the horses invincible and stylish.
invincible?
The armor simply makes the horses invincible
I heard
and
that.
the armor simply
Oh my
makes
gosh.
the horses invincible and stylish.
Oh no.
Yes? Actually, yes, it will. In a workshop somewhere, I have read about better horses, and even horses for followers. Should work with the armor.
Alright, that's I
Until
believe that's one
next
of the
time.
mods. To have horse armor, so I guess that makes them invincible, which is well, that was easy. Fuck.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Alright, thank you.
I just think we need
What's
more
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right,
starting to
Eric.
think...
I want to hear what she has to say.
Yes. That was brilliant. Does not.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Alvor? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Is that great view of the Imperials on the Chenkov man?
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord,
Okay,
we should
circle.
send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
What's that?
If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my
Who's this
court
here?
wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of
Why didn't you just talk to
dragons.
him in LA? Well, he was here. Just walked off. A lot of books here. Hold the Skyrim. Chances fun. Plumber in Commerce. Darkest darkness. The wisp mother. Cabbage Savage. I've been sent to this friggin' wasteland. Alright. What's frigid? Frigid. Lies are planters, I mean.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yes. And I'm not. Why did I go to the matchup? Let's increase.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
That's a lot of books. Alright, that makes sense.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going? What?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
Miserable.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction
It
once
looks
you
very
get
nice to
there.
me.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
I saw it on the internet.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I'm not surprised you've never heard,
Oh no, I
but not
said that.
far back. Many of them, the details are lost.
This
But at
is a
some
priority
point, the
now.
Nords rebelled.
Anything we can use
After
to fight
a
this
long
dragon.
and terrible
or
war,
dragons.
The
Alright,
Nords
need to
overthrew
equip them.
their dragon
Before
overlord.
it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Can I finish up?
Oh, I thought you were already... Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Alright.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Alright,
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not.
oh, that's a fair.
As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
I want to talk.
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Okay, one more time.
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did.
One off one.
What a fascinating conversation that would be. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Alright, these gym enemies and gyms. So I could break these down. And then there's effects. Now, I need to find a soul gem, so if I wanted to, like, enchant one of these, got her helmet with a extra magicka.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to
More-
Bleak Vault Barrow.
Regeneration is select that enchantment with a piece of armor and usable soul gem. Got the Skyrim. Oh. There's a reason why this is skeleton.
Get the cold out.
Oh,
If
yo.
they say the college has been snooping around Sarthal, mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Alright.
The companions? In Jorvasker? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Take a look.
Can I settle on materials? Cannot. Maybe I can. Nope.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
I'll make sure it gets done.
I don't want to fight you.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb.
That's pretty good.
That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Alright, let's see what comes of this.
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Ha!
Let me,
Snowback.
Let me save before I do this.
Good. That time's over. Keep walking, Saw. And why not? I could... 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Why don't you come back when you actually have 100 gold?
Oh, I don't. Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
If it's work you need, take a look.
53. Probably gonna go broke from this. What do you get from this? Sell one. Oh, wait, I'm buying.
Need anything else? Just
Alright, resave.
let me know.
I got no quarrel. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your... Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, let me de-equip what I have.
Well, well. Another maggot to squash beneath my boot.
Help!
Is an obvious.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
Another.
Just about done.
Come on.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever wrote. Ragnar the Red.
Drive that snow back to the ground! Come on!
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of a
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
Down with Ulfric.
You're someone who can get things done. Let's not waste any time.
We will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all
We've
our
stopped.
lives.
What is it?
And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Let's go. I'm still here.
Oh. I think this is one of the mods where it lets you customize your companion.
Let's go.
What else is there for combat? Non-magic, spell sword, sword and shield, two-handed. Ah, so you can choose what type of style you want them to be. Right. Nope. No, I don't want that.
Leap. We've stopped. What is...
Behind me is Miss here, sleep dance for me. Give me some sugar. Oh, alright.
Let's get going.
Not for zero. Magic. What's a tweak spell? Alright.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battle.
Alright, no spells. Alright.
And gold he had made.
Bricks, you know. Okay, don't know what that means. Oh.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar.
What about your AI? Oh, very aggressive. Alright. Fights to the death. Can I tweak one of those? Angry. Will steal and kill any... Oh, jeez. Alright. A hardy warrior.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who's...
Normal speed, 1,000 carry weight, that's insane.
Head. Oh.
96 armor. So this mod will display every single statistic that they have. That's cool.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
I've got
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved
What do you need?
swords. Stay out of trouble.
And the braggart
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most
I ain't done nothing.
Goodbye, ma'am.
PC go.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Gift of charity added. What is that? Will I find this? The gift of charity. Nope. Is it a perk?
Sure.
I don't think it would be here.
What?
Oh. The gift of charity. Speechcraft. Oh, this is the active perks. Alright, that makes sense.
Never.
What's up now?
Yes?
Yes, Houseman. We leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And yes? Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Good to milk people for questions.
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Balgrup and I share a when he became... Gods, you are curious. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
Alright.
Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked.
Staying safe, I hope?
I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your...
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. Good count on it. Let's move out. Time's a waste. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Somewhere. Alright, well, I think this is where we're gonna call it for this episode. This is literally just
I'm still here.
Yes, yes you are. Really just been exploring the town. Finishing, what's it called? Whiterun? Yeah. Grindstones. The Lover's Stone. What's that? Probably explore that in a couple episodes. The Shadow Stone. I believe that's for thievery, and this one would be for I got no idea. The Speech Stone? I don't know. I'm gonna explore the southern area. Might go to Falkreath first. Explore this area before I head up north. might make our way up to Wrath and then a Solitude. Just might explore the left side before I go through it. Because there's a place I like to go. It's a shrine somewhere around in northern areas around here. Where it's sort of
What fear? In their tongue, no fighting. Dragonborn.